All right, the Halloween version of Am I Being a Big Ol' Jerk?
So I read this the other day on Reddit, and I was actually kind of torn over it. It's under a section, AITJ, Am I the Jerk? And I feel like, Bert, you're going to swing one way, and everyone else might swing another way. All right, so here,
That sounds weird.
Okay, fine. I think you're going to be on one side, and everyone else will be on the other
You're
side.
so judgy.
All right, here we go. So somebody posted this. Reddit took it from Nextdoor, which is an app where you post about your neighborhood. If you don't have the Nextdoor app, it's hilarious because there are a bunch of old people on it, like hating on each other and whining over stuff. So this person posted, PSA, Halloween is officially 4 weeks away, and I was hoping to catch you all before you made your candy selections. So over the last 3 Halloweens, I've noticed candy stock has become
Halloween version of Am I Being a Big Ol' Jerk?
So I read this the other day on Reddit, and I was actually kind of torn over it. It's under a section, created our community for Halloween, and it has to stop.
Is this the same one that we read a couple of days ago about in California?
No, this is Canada.
Okay. Oh, that makes perfect sense.
Dum-Dums, Smarties, and Jolly Ranchers may be suitable for Ontario, Fontana, and even Montclair, but not here. We're an affluent neighborhood, and this status should be reflected in our candy provisions for Halloween. Standard, full, or king-size candy is the bar, pun intended, that we set for our community on Halloween. If you purchase the fun size, you don't need to return them. Just keep in mind that 4 to 6 of those fun size bars equate to a standard size bar when you dole out that candy to trick-or-treaters. And please, for God's sake, leave those peep candies alone. And for the elderly who hand out coins, you better step up your game to quarters. It's a calculated loss to the trick-or-treaters after you adjust for inflation and opportunity costs of what they could have received elsewhere if they had just skipped your house.
All right, this is going to take us in a totally different direction, okay? You do have baby brain right now.
Oh, my God. Did we do this?
Yes, you do.
Oh, my God.
Poor Cassie.
I'm so sorry.
I read this.
Okay.
I read this during the show a couple of days ago. It's Ontario, California.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And we did read it.
And when she said the peep thing, I was like,
As soon as you said California, I was like, no, man, this is Ontario. It's Canada.
So this is the second time in 2 days that Cassie has done this, where we have just done something and then she repeats the material, right? But on a separate note, she was going to talk about having mommy or baby brain this week, right?
I should have known.
Wondering if it was like a real thing or not.
I saw Kristen nodding and I saw her smile. She has a certain smile, like it's a very, I want to comfort you, but you are screwing up smile. And I was like, oh God, we've done this.
When you go back and you look at the video from my vantage, watching everybody going, how are we going to handle this? We just did this. Was priceless. Was really priceless.
I'm so sorry, you guys. I hate that I did this, but I literally I thought baby brain was always like an excuse or something dumb. I tried to put the ketchup in the coat closet the other night. I just walked up to it to put it away and put it next to some coats. And I was like, what is this? So
this is the question that I really want to ask. Is this like a thing that if you Google like baby brain, chemically, is it a real thing where women, like that is not so normally something. We've been working with each other for how many years?
Almost 9 years.
That has not happened until you got pregnant.
It's happened like 3 times in the last 2 weeks.
Your baby brain stories here. I mean, to prove that it's a real thing. 1-855-BERT-SHOW.
I feel so bad. I told my husband, Chad's like, when is our next doctor's appointment? And I was like, the C-section's scheduled for tomorrow. And he's like, what? And I was like, yeah, the C-section's tomorrow. And he's like, we're having the baby tomorrow. I was like, oh, no, I meant the ultrasound. Like, I just keep doing stupid stuff. And it's the most basic stuff that you should know. And, like, putting stuff away. Like, I tried to put the milk in with the pans instead of back in the refrigerator.
And what did you do this morning out the gate?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I have, like, a bowl of, like, one of those little plastic tubs of cereal, the individual sizes of Raisin Bran that I just kind of pick flakes out and eat all morning. And I just dunked my hand right into my hot tea instead in the beginning of a break. And I was like, that hurts. And then I tried to play it cool and just moved it over to the Raisin Bran. I was like, I meant to do that.
Is it possible, though, that these are just little mistakes that you would make at any time, but now that you're pregnant, you're like, oh, I would not normally do that?
I mean, maybe the tea thing because I'm a klutz, but like I'm pretty good usually about logistics and details. I like research. I like detailed stuff. So, and my job is to tweet about the show and catalog what happens in the show. So the fact that we did an entire break and I'm like, this is great, you guys. And we've already done it. At least I know my content's on brand.
Yeah, it is.
It's like
You're picking good stuff.
It's like doing a show with my dad who had dementia.
We'll just call, instead of Am I the Jerk, we'll call it In Case You Missed It. Here it is again.
Hey, Kay, good morning. You're on the Bert Bert Show. Is baby brain a real deal?
It is a very real deal. I
right.
put the orange juice in with the plates in the cabinet, and later on went back to that cabinet and said to myself, what jackass would do this? Jackass. There were people in the house.
Maybe it is just a chemical thing, man.
Yeah.
Jackie, good morning. You were on the Bert Show. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. All right. Baby brain is real.
Yes, I'm 27 weeks pregnant, and I work in construction, and so I continuously send the wrong reports to my boss. And I had to have my spouse send me a grocery list because I missed like 2 things on it.
Okay, so it's not just you.
That makes me feel better.
There you go.
I'm so sorry, you guys. Well, you're welcome for everyone else who didn't hear it. King size candy bars only.
Entertainment Buzz coming up next.
Prince Harry breaks down while talking about fatherhood in your next Entertainment Buzz on The Bert Show.
Here's Cassie to tell you what's coming up in the Entertainment Buzz. You weren't even listening.
The Bert Show.